welcome back to 30 Days of Yoga, day 6. Now we're getting into a little bit more strength here, so be kind to yourself, breathe and move slowly. We're going to go over plank pose, which probably a lot of you already know, also called Dandasana, Ardha Mukha Dandasana, staff pose. So we're going to start in our downward facing dog, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, just like we did yesterday. So send the weight all the way back to your heels, roll the shoulders, find space for your neck. And from here, just allow your heels to really raise towards the ceiling. So you send your hips high and your heels high. From this space, we're simply going to start to ripple forward through our spine into our plank. So rolling all the way through, start from your lower back, then travel up to your middle back, and then go to your upper back. Rolling all the way through, keep this spreading, this doming across the shoulders. Maybe you need a little bit more length through your body. So hands are directly underneath the shoulders here. Tailbone is tucking, everything is zipping in. Inner thighs are squeezing. You're really high on the balls of the feet, and you've got this doming between the shoulders. So often I see this pose like this. And this is really bad for our backs. Collapsing the shoulders really probably creates a lot of soreness in the back. So coming all the way up here, really pressing out of the hands, finding this spreading. And we're just going to start to flow through a little bit of movement to get into our pose. So start to bend the knees, send the hips all the way back, belly comes towards the thighs, and come back to your downward facing dog. Keep the feet wherever they've naturally landed, and then ripple back forward through the spine on an inhale. Dome the shoulders. Shoulders come over the hands, come over the wrists. Exhale, bend the knees, hover them to the mat, send the belly to the thighs, draw all the way back. One more like that, just rolling through, finding a little bit of movement in our shoulders, finding that strength. So inhale, ripple the spine forward. Exhale, bend the knees, hover the knees to the thighs. To the floor, belly to the thighs, take it all the way back, downward facing dog, let the head be heavy. And now inhale, ripple all the way back into your plank pose. Now perhaps you're starting to feel a little bit of shaking in the body, but don't worry, this is good, this is strength, this is prana energy in the body. If this is feeling too strong, there's an option to bring the knees down and untuck the toes and just lift through the shoulders. So you've still got this real pressing out of the hands rather than this collapsing into the wrist, collapsing into the upper back, spreading wide, really pressing out of it. So we'll be moving through our plank pose a lot during our yoga practices in the videos to come. So really find this strength in the shoulders. It's this pressing out as if you're pushing the mat away rather than collapsing here, allowing the heart, the chest to really suffer, and finding space across the back. The fingers are going to stay spreading really wide. If you're still in the plank, well done. Probably shaking a lot. But if you've come to seat like me, I need a little bit of break. We're coming back into our plank pose. Spreading the shoulders, spreading the fingertips, squeezing everything in. Just really find this hugging into the midline. And this is going to be a lot of our building bricks, our space to move from through our practice, through our vinyasa. So just feel a little bit comfortable here, allowing the body to be really long and energized. And take a big breath, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And we'll bring it all the way down. Knees to the mat. And just come to a child's pose. Knees out wide. Send the arms all the way out in front of you. Let the head just rest. So if plank pose is something that's very new to you, it takes a lot of practice. It takes a lot of strength. So just allow yourself to build that strength in the coming days. Feel free to practice this whenever you need to. Remember, press out of the hands, round the shoulders, draw the navel in, tuck the tailbone, and really stay long in your breath whenever you can. And that is your plank pose. I'll see you tomorrow for more of a little yoga play. Namaste.